Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jackson Summers, and in this video I'm going to be revealing the 6 best side hustles that make $1,000 a week. I have personally tried every side hustle I speak about in this video and can assure you that they will work no matter your age. But of course, you're still going to have to put that effort in. Side hustles can be a great way to boost your income and reach those financial goals even quicker. Without further ado, here are my top 6 side hustle ideas for all ages in 2021. Remember to stay for the last one, as I feel it's the most important to truly becoming financially free. My first side hustle is going to be retail and service arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is essentially when you buy physical products from online and offline retailers and then sell them for a profit. For example, you can browse the Walmart clearance section or find homemade items from Etsy that are in good demand. You can then sell those products on your own e-commerce store or on other platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, Kijiji, eBay, and there's lots of others out there. Just remember to mark up the price by about 30% or more. Service arbitrage is quite similar. However, with this method, you're going to be reselling services like logo design, web design, content writing, and much more. You can source these services from sites like Fiverr and Upwork, where you can find tons and tons of amazing freelancers offering high quality services, but at a much cheaper price compared to local agencies. Therefore, there's some room for you to mark up the price and actually sell them on those same platforms like Fiverr and Upwork, or you can take them to other platforms or even your own site. Just be sure that when you do this, you let the freelancer know that you're going to be reselling their work and actually advertising their work as your own. This way you can avoid any unnecessary complications. I actually made a whole video on service arbitrage in the past that I'm going to link above and below for you guys to watch, as it's very in-depth and pretty much tells you everything you need to know to start getting those first sales. The great thing about service and retail arbitrage is you really do not need any money to start this business, since you don't need to buy the products until receiving payment from your clients. So once you sell your service or product, you can take that money and go source the actual service or product that you're sending to the customer. That way there's no upfront cost for you and you just keep the profit in between. If you want to increase your profit margin even more, use the link below to sign up with Fiverr and get 20% off your first purchase. Also, both of these methods can become quite passive once you get the ball rolling. I know these methods work because I currently do arbitrage for design and content writing services, which makes me over $2,000 a month in profit. Now, my second side hustle idea for 2021 is going to be starting an e-commerce store. E-commerce has become a huge part of many businesses' success in 2021 and will only get more popular as the years go on. Companies like Amazon are seeing record growth, and that's because every day the demand for buying products online increases. Now, I'm not saying your business is going to become the next Amazon, but it definitely does not have to be. There's room for small and big businesses. However, in the end, it will help give your business the boost it needs to continue growing and making money. The great thing about e-commerce is there's so many different business models you can use. For example, you can do drop shipping, retail arbitrage, service arbitrage, private labeling, and selling your own products that you get manufactured using sites like Alibaba. Also, remember, you don't actually have to build your own e-commerce store. You can sell on other e-commerce sites like Amazon and just ship your product to their warehouses, and they will do all the fulfilling of the orders for you, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, they do take a commission, but I think it's definitely worth it because it gives you a much better chance at getting a lot of traffic. However, there's also going to be a lot more competition just because of the amount of sellers on Amazon. If you want to go the route of making your own website, I highly recommend using Shopify, as it's very simple to use and has tons of different design customizations that are pre-built for you, so it makes setting up your site that much easier. If you want to try Shopify completely free without having to risk anything up front, there's a link below to a 14-day free trial, which allows you to get your site set up and make sure everything's perfect before you launch it. and before you actually have to pay them a dime. Now, my third side hustle is going to be one a lot of people skip over just because it involves physical work rather than sitting on your computer and making money from home.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
And that side hustle idea is manual labor. This can include landscaping, being a handy person, car washing, dog sitting, dog walking, babysitting, right? There's tons of different manual labor jobs out there and can just work on your own schedule, which makes it a perfect side hustle. Many people underestimate these side hustles, but remember they're probably the most proven methods out there just because of how long people have done these things and continue to make money from them. And that's definitely due to the fact that usually there's very little upfront cost and really you're just trading your time for money, which honestly I go against heavily. However, in the beginning, it's the fastest way to build up that income and save for investments in the future. Also, you can usually get your first client very quickly just by asking around your neighborhood. But do not think that technology doesn't play a role, because it definitely does, because you can take advantage of the internet and set up your own website and make yourself look much more professional. Also, you can advertise your services on your social media channels and other platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and Kijiji. Also, there's specific platforms out there that connects you with people that need a specific service. For example, the website rover.com connects you with people that either need dog sitting or dog walking. So you can advertise yourself as someone that is very good with animals and can help them save time by offering your services. Also, with most of these types of platforms, you set your own pricing. However, in the beginning, it's always going to be about reviews, so make sure to set your rates quite low. That way you can get those first clients faster and hopefully get positive reviews, which allows you to raise your prices later on. Also, for these side hustles, you really do not want to leave out those old school methods of handing out flyers, setting up posters, and knocking door to door. Alright, so let's move to my fourth side hustle for 2021, which is going to be becoming a freelancer. With everything that happened in 2020 and still happening now, freelancing has become one of the best ways to make money from home and actually create a full-time income from this. With this method, you're essentially working for yourself, usually on a per project basis. And there's so many different services you can offer, but remember to focus on your strengths and skills, as people out there may not have those same skills, so they are willing to pay for your expertise. Whether you are a video editor, content writer, photographer, language tutor, graphic designer, voiceover person, there's so many different things you can offer, and there's always going to be jobs out there for you. And that's simply due to the fact that not everyone has the same skills as you do. So you can take advantage of that and actually monetize your skills on the internet by offering these services on different platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or creating your own website. Freelancing can be a very scalable method, especially when using platforms like Fiverr and Upwork, just because of how much traffic comes to those sites. Which means in the beginning, you should be offering low or competitive rates just to get a lot of clients in and then get positive reviews from them. And then as you go on, you can gradually increase those prices to start making even more money. There's literally millions of freelancers out there working part-time but making a full-time income from their services. My fifth side hustle is going to be starting a YouTube channel. YouTube is a great platform that allows you to connect and build a loyal fan base, which can help you earn passive income from AdSense, sponsorships, affiliates, and products you sell. There are so many opportunities with YouTube, as it allows you to share content that people can gain value from, and in return you can make amazing side hustle income. But remember, that does not mean it's going to be easy. YouTube is all about staying consistent and making sure that your content produces value to others. This value can be in the form of entertainment, education, personal experiences, and more. AdSense is what a lot of people get caught up on, especially when starting YouTube, thinking it's the end all and be all of making money from your videos. However, in reality, it's important to diversify your income. What I mean by this is you should not focus on the AdSense, but rather on creating other income streams from your content through affiliates, sponsorships, products and services you can sell, and much more. The common misconception is that you need hundreds of thousands of subscribers to make good side hustle income. This could not be further from the truth. There are millions of YouTube channels out there with 50,000 subscribers and less making a full-time income from their videos. In pretty much every case, that's not because of the AdSense, but rather the products, affiliates, and sponsorships that they create from their videos. Now here is the last and best side hustle for 2021 and probably forever, to be honest, and that side hustle is going to be investing your income into assets. These assets can be classified as stocks, real estate, mutual funds, bonds, cryptocurrency, and more. This is what truly leads to passive income. For the last year and a half, I have been very fortunate to invest 90% plus of my income. So far, I have divvied those investments into stocks and cryptocurrency, and it's really shown me how powerful investing can be. Just for my investments last year, I'm currently up $11,000 or about 30%. The longer you are invested into the markets, the better chance you have of making money, and that's due to compounding interest. For instance, $1,000 invested today into the Dow Jones Stock Market Index, which yields an annual 8% return, would be worth about $22,000 in 40 years. That's a 22x return. So pretty much the more money you invest now, the more you can make later on. The lesson here is don't wait. Get started as soon as possible. Stocks are definitely the most beginner-friendly investment vehicle. However, diversification is key to success, so make sure to invest into other assets like real estate, cryptocurrency, bonds, mutual funds, whatever you feel comfortable in. Also remember that investing is really the only true passive income method, and that's because once your money's invested, it starts to work for itself. Of course, there is going to be research that's required in the beginning, but once that money is invested, compound interest starts to take over. Personally, I have not dipped my toes into real estate investing as of yet. However, I know there's so many methods out there to producing amazing passive income and huge returns in the future. For example, you can look for good deals on homes that might require some maintenance. However, once you do those repairs, the home's most likely going to be worth a lot more, and then you can go rent it out to generate an income stream from that property and make sure that it covers your month-to-month expenses on that house and hopefully leaves you with a profit. That way you're actually generating passive income along with an investment in real estate that's increasing year after year. This is an amazing way to grow your net worth rapidly and is actually how a lot of millionaires are made. Another way, and probably the least complicated, especially if it's your first property, is going to be buying a house, living in it, and renting out the other rooms. That way you can generate some income to cover that mortgage cost and hopefully actually end up living there for free. People like to call this house hacking, and essentially the goal is to generate enough income to cover monthly expenses. That way you can live there for free while building your equity and net worth.
Oh my God! Wow!
Hopefully you enjoyed these side hustle ideas and will take action as soon as possible, as there's no better time to start than now. If you want to earn up to 10% interest per year on your cryptocurrency, use the link below to sign up with BlockFi, and that welcome offer is going to give you up to $250 in free Bitcoin. Also, if you want to get some free stocks, use my Wealthsimple Trade link below and you can get a stock worth all the way up to $4,500. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate if you could smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day and peace.